Good morning, everybody. This is Terry from Allen Art and Design. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'd like to work in my gratitude journal today. Haven't done that in a while. I just thought I'd bring you through the process. There's a few things that I need to fix on this. This pocket fell off. I do want to keep this pocket because I made this out of a Dollar Tree gift bag, and this is actually part of it, so I'd like to use it. So I'm gonna have to glue that back in. So I have all my stuff next to me here. I wanted to maybe make this a little bit bigger. And I also want to make it one of those gusseted pockets where you actually give the pocket more room by folding the sides over, and then when you glue it, it gives more space for things. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and glue this on, and then I'll glue the whole pocket on. But let's glue this. Wondered if I could, no, I just glue the whole thing on. Oh boy, this glue is really coming out today. I just cleaned all of my glue bottles. All the tips on them were all clogged up. So we want a lot of our glitter glue on here just because it's this shiny paper, and it doesn't like to stick down. So you have to use a really strong glue. I can still move this over a teeny bit, I think. Oh, it's already caught, but that's okay. I just want to use it because it's part of the bag, and I don't want to waste it. So, well, it's already glued on, so there's nothing I can do about that. Once art glitter glue dries, it's really strong. It's not coming off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let me just look at it, make sure it's straight. It's about as straight as it's going to be. Don't think it's going to move now. Okay, that's fine. So what I want to do now is I'm just going to put glue on these side pieces, and then I'm going to glue the bottom down. But we want the side pieces, I don't want to glue them down. I want those to be able to move. So we're going to put this down. I just finished packing up my summer program this week. I just can't believe how quickly that program went by. Just 6 weeks just flew by. We had a great time at our Hawaiian party. The kids all had so much fun making bracelets and tattoos and bubbles and shaving cream, and we had cupcakes and lemonade, and they just had so much fun, and we had a lot of fun with them. It's just a lot of fun watching the kids enjoy themselves. Okay, so I'm exhausted. And that's why I haven't done a video this week, but now I'm going to have more time. See, this is going to be nice when this dries. I got to open that up a little bit. Yeah, when this dries, that's going to be a nice big pocket for all the things I want to store in here. And that'll just take a little bit to dry. Now, I want to go ahead. I found a word it's a big word in here. Excuse me, I'm trying to open this thing. This is where I'm keeping all of my little things. I found a bunch of little flowers that I thought might be nice to put in somewhere. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this is a little bag that I had made out of napkin and, what is it? That baking paper, parchment. And it just makes this nice crinkly bag. So I put some words and some little things inside of here. Keep them from going all over the place. So what I'm looking for is, there's a big word in here that says beautiful. And these all came, here it is. I'm gonna put that right there. These all came from a paper pack from Michael's. I don't remember the name of it, but it was a page that you could cut these all apart, and that's what I did. And so they all kind of go. Oh, and this one I want for my prayer journal, because it says, so very blessed. So these, yeah, I cut these all up, and I'm using them throughout the book. I'm just going to try to keep it all in one container. I have a stool next to me that I can put things down. And then this one is for bigger things, bigger pieces of paper. I have a whole bunch of these butterflies that I want to put through there. I have a pad of paper that says this week, and I like to put those in there. I think I'll put that at the front with that. What else do we have in here? Oh, these are bigger pages with really cute sayings on them, so I'll definitely be using those too. And then these are from a planner book, and it's all the little words that you can use, and I don't use them in the planner, so I think I'll go ahead and put them in there. And then I found some other things that I might like to use, and then I also bought these cute little, they're like bubble stickers, and I may use those. So I'll just keep it all in one thing while I'm working in it, and that just keeps me a little more organized. But let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and glue that. Do I want to? I feel like I want to edge this, because when you do that, excuse my reach, when you do that, excuse me. Well, I got things stuck everywhere. Okay, so I just think that it brings out the colors in that are in this piece of paper, and I just think it will add something to the pocket. These are not my regular scissors. I don't know where my regular scissors are. So I'm just using what I got. And now, of course, that's crooked, because these are not really made for this, so I'll do the best I can. They are sharp, though. Okay, so that's better. And this book is for me, so I don't need it to be perfect. And maybe wonky is good. It's fine. I do have a glue stick here. This is my setup in the bedroom. I don't have everything I need in here, but for a short video like this, I think it'll be fine. Let me see if I can grab a piece of paper from my printer, and I'll just use this as a glue page, because my glue book is in the other room. I haven't put my big mat on my the big desk in the craft room yet, so that's why I'm doing it in here. I just need some time to set up. Like I said, I'm not doing the summer program anymore, so I will have a lot more time to do videos. I do still babysit my granddaughter Mondays and Tuesdays, and then I help out with my grandsons one day a week. I try to, at least. I don't always get over there, but I try. And I've been helping my daughter-in-law for the last 3 years with the boys. But now I'm splitting my time between the boys and my little granddaughter. My daughter and I went to a baby shower yesterday for her best friend's having a baby. And she brought the baby, and it was so much fun. Everybody's crazy about my little granddaughter, Gemma. She's so cute, and she's such a good baby. She doesn't fuss. She just has fun. She's laughing and looking around, and I brought a little baby seat with me so she could sit next to me, and my daughter could socialize, and I could let her play, and I could feed her lunch and everything. And she's starting to feed herself. She's so cute. She's starting to sit up on her own. I just can't believe how quickly she's growing. She's already 8 months old, and we just can't believe how quickly time is going. So we try to enjoy it while we can. That's all you can do. All right, so here I am making a mess, but you know, that's what happens when you're crafting. You make a mess. But let's hope you have fun while you're doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'll use art glitter glue because that's that shiny paper. And boy, since I cleaned out this nozzle, this glue is coming out really fast. Before I was barely able to get it out. Now it's coming out too fast. Oh well, do the best I can. And I just love that. I think that's very pretty. And that just decorates that pocket. I do have my burnisher in here. And now I've got one for this room and one for the other room. Oh, you can see that glue coming out. So that way you know it's going to the corners. There we go. Make sure that you spread that glue out. See, there's some more. I do have, or I did have, oh, excuse me, I dropped it. I've got my tissue here. Oops, sorry, I think I just banged you. All right, where's the cover? All right, so that looks good. And when that dries, this pocket will be great because it is a lot bigger than what was there before. That will be great. Yep, that's going to be great once it's dry. But let's just give it a chance to dry completely. And if I have to come back with a little bit of glue, I can do that too. All right. So that's good. And then I also noticed on this front page that I didn't put any flowers right there. Excuse my reach. So I am going to put some flowers on these. Let's see, what colors do we like? I think I'll do a pink. And a green. This is like a sea green. It's pretty. That'll go there. Once that dries. Oh, I got room for one more. So how about a white one? Yep, that's pretty. These are just little paper flowers from the Dollar Tree. I am starting to get organized with all of that stuff too. I like to collect they're little tins. And I have a shelf, and I put all these different sized tins on the shelf. And now I'm starting to organize all my flowers, my buttons, a bunch of little things that I can keep in there. And then when I label them all, I'll be able to just go to that shelf and grab the tin that has the things that I'm looking for. There's like some chipboard little pieces to decorate with. I never knew what to do with them, so I just stuck them in one of those tins, and now I'm going to be able to just reach for them whenever I need them. Okay, so let's see. Take a look here. All right. I want to see where I'm going to write today. I remember looking at this and saying I needed to flip that over. So I'm going to keep that in there. Maybe I'll put the smaller one in front. It's easier to grab that way. And it's just a little envelope that I glued on. And it just flips up. There's a little booklet in here. Thought maybe I would round the corners on this one. This page. I can get that in there. Yeah. I like rounding corners. That's my new favorite thing. Except for sometimes it doesn't want to work. if it's too thin, I remember now what you do if it's too thin. You can take a piece of paper and put it behind the thin paper that you want to cut. And then you put it in there, and supposedly that helps. Oh, and it does, so that's good. Oops, I'm getting stuck over here. It's very humid here today. Oh boy, all my stuff just fell out of this envelope. Oh boy, I'm just gonna put it off to the side. I'll pick it up later. All right, so let's just look and see where I want to write something or add something. All right, I'd like to add something right there. Not sure what. If I have anything small. Oh, you know what I have here? This is just a baggie with a bunch of things. As I was going through some of my things as I'm organizing, I'm finding all these little things that I'm like, these would be great in that book. Let's see if I can find something. And this one's cute. It says perfect. I'm not crazy about that word because I don't believe that anything is perfect. No one's perfect. Nothing is perfect. And I think if we strive for perfection, we're gonna spend a lot of our life disappointed. So I'll put it in there because it's pretty, but it's not really my motto. My motto is really do the best you can with what you have. And that's what I try to do. So you got to hold this down a little because there's a piece of foam under this. So it's supposed to stick up, I guess, a little bit. So we can just let it do that. That's fine. And this says, today is the day. So seize the day. Okay, let's move this stuff out of the way because it's making a mess everywhere. Maybe I'll move this too. Hope you can't see all this mess. Okay. So what I was thinking I would do is I have all these butterflies, and I thought they might, I don't know if they're too big, but I thought they might be pretty on these tabs. So let's go back and see. I could put one there. I think they're just about the right size. So, gonna go ahead and just put them on because I think they look pretty. Let's see, is there any more? That one I could put a word there. I think that's it for now. So, as I'm going through it and I see these, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a butterfly. And I want butterflies all through the whole book because that's kind of the theme of this book is butterflies. If you see the front, butterflies. So, I do want to put butterflies on all the tabs. I don't care which butterfly, I'm just putting them on there. I think that one I need to. And the other thing I wanted to do is I'm going to start doing this, is put some glue on these stickers because these stickers are cheap and the glue on them is not very good. And when they dry out, they tend to pop up. So let's just go ahead and put glue on there, and that will hopefully make them last longer. This has a little bit of glue stuck right there. See if I can get that off. Maybe it's paper, I don't know. Okay. So in this gratitude journal, I want to show you. I'll leave these here so I can use them all throughout the book. Like some of these tiny little butterflies they're kind of too little, so I'm going to pop that off, but I'm not going to waste it. I'll just stick it somewhere. But I like these bigger ones on here. I think that those look pretty. We'll just take another one, put some glue on it, and pop it down. And I don't mind if it gets on the image itself, onto the tab. That's fine. Doesn't matter. So, let me see where I want to write today. Oh, here we go. I've got this cute little thing here. I could write on that if I wanted to, but I don't have a thing that's that long today. I wanted to show you, this looks like it's coming up, so I'm going to put a little glue right there. Right here too. Because after a while, sometimes the paper and the glue, it dries out and then it pops up. So I wanted to show you, let me move this out of the way, put the cover on my glue. Put this over here. These are the things that I use. This is called the Relax Deck. And it says 50 meditations. Let me see if I can read what it says. Chronicle books. It's Chronicle Books. That's who makes it. And it's just a deck of cards. And it has all kinds of little sayings on them. Like this one. Sometimes I just grab the next one. It says the forest. Excuse me, I have glue all over me. The forest is a place of mystery, but if you show no fear, it can also be a place of peace. Imagine you are in a forest just before dawn. As the sun rises, it penetrates the trees, and you see your surroundings in more detail. You hear the sounds of the forest waking up, insects, birds, the rustling of leaves. The forest is alive inside your head. You feel relaxed and in tune with nature. That one's very nice. So there's just a whole bunch of these, and it looks like what I do is I flip the first one over, read it, use it, and then I put it back here. So that way I know when I get to the end that I've used them all. So this is the next one. So I'm just going to put that aside because that'll be the next one I write in there. And I think these are great. I really don't remember where I got them. I just saw them and I'm like, oh, that's nice. I'll use those. And I do. The other thing I use, it's called Trust Your Vibes. These are oracle cards. And these are made by Sonia Choquette. And there's 52 cards in the deck. And there's a book that you can look up the oracle card and what the meaning is. And then there's all these oracle cards in it. Let me move that aside. And it looks like I'm doing the same thing with those. Is you just flip the next one. And this says, it's a team effort. I don't know why that all, it only says that. Most of them say something more than that. Let's see what we have here. Listen to your heart. So that's fine. You know what? I worked in a team all summer long, and it was a team effort, and we got my program. There's no storage in the one-room schoolhouse where I work. It's a historical building in my town. So I have to move everything from the program. And I do another program during the school year. It's school vacation weeks. All that stuff has to stay upstairs in the building where I work. All my summer stuff, they allow me to store everything in the basement. So it was a team effort to get it all packed up and all moved and organized neatly. So this is definitely a good card for this week. So, and I'll put those back. Okay, I'll put that over here out of the way. This can go out of the way. This was my friend Kathy. She had passed away about 15 years ago, and I had cleaned her house out when she had passed away. And I found this book, and she used to order things through the mail all the time. And one of the things she used to order was things from this Live Well. It was called live well with one spirit. And I think the books that she used to buy, they were from a company called One Spirit. And this is beautiful. It has all kinds of meditations in here. It's beautiful. So I can go ahead and pick one out and then write about it. So I think what I'm going to do now, instead of flipping through it all the time, is I'm just going to start right at the beginning, and each day, or each time I write in my gratitude journal, I'm going to write the thing that's on that next page. So this says, a single gentle rain makes the grass many shades greener, so our prospects brighten on the influx of brighter thoughts. Henry David Thoreau. So that's a great quote, so I'll be putting that in. So far I have a quote from the book, I have a saying from the oracle card, and then I have something to write about the forest from the relax cards. Then I have one more. Let me move this over. I have one more here. This, I think I got this at the Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure I did. The gift, it says, this gift book features a unique collection of quotes to share with your friends and family for any occasion. So it's just a cute little book, and I think once I take all the pages out, this is a nice little cover that I would probably use for a little journal. So this has all kinds of inspirational sayings. Kindness is loaning someone your strength instead of reminding them of their weakness. Love that. So they all have different ones. Do things that feed your soul, not your ego, and you will be happy. I love that too. I love all of these, actually. It says, happiness often sneaks in through a door you didn't know you left open. Be silly, be honest, be kind. And then it tells who said it. Ralph Waldo Emerson. So these are great. It looks like I've torn some out. Excuse me. But I think what I'll do is I'll get my razor knife, and I'm just going to cut them all out, and I'll put them in my basket over here. So when I'm working in here, I can just take one and use it. I think I'm going to take this one out. This one says, a true artist is not one who is inspired, but one who inspires other. Salvador Dali. I love that. Okay, so what did I do with my scissors? I don't really think you can call these scissors. I think they're just little trimmers, but I'm thinking that I'm going to like fussy cut around, and it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of make it look nice. And it doesn't have to be a square, you know. Sometimes I just like edges to be random and wonky. And there we go. I like that. So now I'm going to find a place in my book for this. Let's see what we can find. Oh, that looks pretty right there. Okay. So I'm just going to go with it. Where's my paper? Here it is. So I'm just going to be using this as a, I hope you can see, as a glue page. I need that for later. Okay, let's get that glue stick out. I just love these positive affirmations. It's just nice to read these things. And another thing that is kind of like a motto I have is read, write, remember. If you read something and then you write it down, you'll most likely remember it. Like when I was in school, I used to go crazy taking notes. And sometimes I'd write my notes more than once. And that way, I'd remember what I wrote. But if I just read it, I'm one of those people, if I just read something, I'm not going to remember it. I need to write it down and maybe write it a few times. I just wanted to straighten that out a little. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. It's fine. I like the colors on this paper pick up on that border. So that looks really pretty. I don't know why there's so many little things floating around in this book. You know, as you're cutting things and putting things in the book, you know, you're going to accumulate little pieces of paper here and there. But that looks pretty. I love that. Oh, and here is one of these cards from that deck. I thought it was an oracle card, but it's not. This comes from, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. This comes from that relaxed deck. So I'm going to put this one back in the front because I don't think I ever used it. So the next time I'll use that card because I already picked my card for today. All right. So let's see. So what I think I might do, it says, I love this one too. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. All right, let's see. So what I could do with this one, it says it's a team effort. I could go ahead and print out a picture, because we took staff pictures at my program. I could print out a staff picture and then put that picture in my book, because I was definitely grateful for the staff that worked with me this summer. They all did such a great job. So let's see if I can find a spot for this. Okay, so here's a good spot. I can put a picture right there. So I'm going to write, it's a team effort. And then I'll put a picture of my staff right in here. So that'll be good. So, okay, I'll put that back later. And I'll go ahead and put another butterfly on there. I'm going to have to go through because I know I missed some. But that's okay. We'll just keep working. And then if I have to go back, I'll go back. All right. Okay, so let's see. Now I want to work, this says refresh. Now I think that would be good. Let me see, do I have a writing board in here? That's what I need to know. I do. I have a writing board at the back of my book. Oops. I'm dropping things and knocking things over. This is a great thing to use. It's a little rough on this side, but if you flip it over, it's very flat to write on. Or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which side you use. But when you try to write on these thin pieces of paper on top of different size papers, you're going to make a mess with your writing. So this is just a way to help keep you, give you a flat surface to write on. This is called, all right, let's see where the end of it. I want to make sure that, yep. Okay, this is called The Forest. And I just read that to you. And I'm just going to write the forest is a place of mystery. But if you show no fear, it can also be a place of peace. Okay. And I'll go ahead and I'll finish this later, but I just wanted to show you the process of what I do when I'm working in this book, because that's kind of long and it'll take me a while to finish that. But it's a perfect place because it says to refresh. You know, maybe you can go take a walk in the woods and, you know, relax and listen to the forest and listen to the birds and just unwind a little bit. Let's see. Maybe I can find a small verse in here that doesn't take a lot. Let's see what we have. Oh, I'm going to do this quote right at the beginning that I had chosen. But let's see if we can find a spot. Ralph Waldo Emerson. If I find another Ralph Waldo Emerson, which I think is in my other book, I'll put another one of his quotes on the same page. And let's see what we have here. I'll find a spot for this. It always seems impossible until it's done. You know, nothing in life ever happens. Like, you can think of things all the time, but if you don't take action, nothing's ever going to happen. So you really need to follow through if you want something to happen in your life. Okay, so this might be nice too. Let me get my writing board again. I'm going to put my scissors on here to hold that page down. So let me see if I can write this on here. All right. It says, a single gentle rain makes the grass many shades greener. So our prospects brighten. Oops, I forgot an I. Brighten on the influx of brighter thoughts. So just like a gentle rain can make the grass greener, positive thoughts, you know, can brighten your day. Instead of negative thoughts, try to think positive. Okay, so this is Henry David Thoreau. Well, it has a date here. I might as well add that in. 1817 through 1862. Wow. All right, so that's just a nice little quote that you can read as you're going through the book. All right, so, okay, so we used our quote, we used our card. I will finish that other little saying about the forest. So I might just go ahead and go back again and look at my tabs again, because I do want to add some of these butterflies to the tabs. I just think they look nice. There we go. And while the glue is still wet, you can move it a little bit. Let's see what colors we want. These aren't the brightest colors for butterflies, but are they all the same? It looks like they're all the same. So, doesn't really matter. I'll just pick whichever one I pick and add it on. Just add a little glue, just make it stick longer. And those look pretty on there. Oops. There we go. So, a true artist is not one who inspires, but one who's inspired, but one who inspires other. That's nice. I like that. Okay, so now we can do the backs of these too. That way, when you flip the page, you can see a butterfly on each side. And it doesn't, I'm not being picky about which ones. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to use up some stickers, basically. Let's look and make sure we didn't skip any here. Like I did skip the back of that one. I don't know why this page is so wonky. I'm going to have to get some, I think some washi tape, but I don't have any in here right now. But I'm going to go ahead and I'll put a butterfly on there as well. There we go. Yeah, see, this keeps moving. Oh, it's only caught on one. When I sewed it in, it didn't get caught on that one. So I'll just take some washi tape and I'll tape that down, and then it will stop doing that. And you see this book, after a while, the paper starts to warp a little bit, but I just think that adds to the character of the book. It doesn't have to be pristine. This is something I'm working in, so let's try this one. That one will go good right here. That works. Let's look. I think we got all the other ones. Okay. And I also want to look to see if there's any spot where I would like to add some new things to the book, like little sayings. And I also thought that I would like to put, I'm wondering if I could get this one off. I don't really like that one, but yeah, I think I better leave it though. Might wreck the book. I was thinking about putting a butterfly on each of the corners, but I think for right now I'll leave that. I might have some more of those butterflies, and if I do, I'd like to match them up, because I'm like that. I like matching things. All right, here's some more. So I had mentioned that I'm going to do a jewelry video, and I am. The thing with I've never done a jewelry video before, but you have to do a lot of prep work when you do a jewelry video. So I need to do the prep work so that I can do it properly, so that you'll be able to understand what it is that I'm doing. And if you'd like to do one, you might be able to follow what I've done, and you can always go back and watch it as you're making something. That's the great thing about these tutorials and these videos, is you can go back and watch them a couple of times if you need to when you're making something. If you save, you can save these videos if you want to onto your own account, and then you can go back and watch them again later. Yeah, I definitely have more of these butterflies, because I'm seeing another one right there that looks like that other one. I'll try to find those and add them in. When I find them, I will find them eventually. I'm going through everything in my craft room, finding all kinds of things to use up. All right, so I will put a picture there. I will finish writing that. I kind of feel like this could be a pocket almost, if I glued that there. But for right now, I'm just going to leave this in the place where I'm going to add it. I think I'll put it up here so it'll remind me to do that. Okay, let me see if I can add something in. You know, it might be nice to add something to this journal card. Let me see. I have the smaller ones. Excuse me. The smaller ones are here, and I think this is what I want, is a smaller one. Let's see if I can find one that would look good with that. Let's see the colors in it. Oh, happy day. That looks pretty there. Oh, here's another one I think I like. Thank you. Well, you know, this is a gratitude journal, so you can put thank you there and then write on the back something someone did for you, and you can write a thank you on why you appreciate what they did. So that would be great. Let's add that in. I think this will be fine with just glue stick, because it's going, paper on paper is fine with glue stick. You still got to make sure you get those edges, so I might put a little art glitter glue, just a drop in each little corner. I always put way too much, so I think just a tiny bit is all you need. And that, I think, would look great there. Okay, where's my, what did I do with my little burnisher? Here it is. Okay, spread that glue out. Spread that little bit of glue right to the corner. It's just a little bit. I think that'll work. I got glitter everywhere. Ugh. I painted my nails for that baby shower I went to yesterday. It's already coming off. I just have no luck with that stuff. That looks really pretty. I like that. Very nice. And then there's plenty of place to write. Let's see what else we can find. I think this might be a nice place to put a word. Relax, restore, refresh. Let's see. How about restore? So we'll just cut that out. That's why I like these words. I'm just using them all through the book. Might as well use them up. Okay, so this is just paper on paper, so you can just use a glue stick and you're fine. And I think I might just put this one at an angle. We don't have, everything doesn't have to be straight. That's fine, and that's cute. So if you need to write something, get something off your chest, there you go. Put it there, and I don't know where this was. I'm thinking you could even just put this over a page. Oh, that says restore too. We don't want it there. Let me see. How about right here in this belly band? Oh, there you go. That looks nice. This quote says, "You can find joy even in your most difficult days." And that's true. Let's see. It looks like I need a butterfly on this side. I'm going to go get some of the other butterflies. Some of those are very dark colors. I don't know if I want dark colors. This one is yellow. I think that might look good. You'll have to excuse all the glue all over my hands right now, but this is basically a glue book, so you're going to get glue all over you. But I think working in a glue book, it's just a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. It helps me to de-stress. I love my job, and I love doing this 6-week summer program. But there's a lot to do, and I just need, now that it's over, I feel like I can relax and be able to enjoy the rest of the summer. My brother's in from Arizona this week, so I'm going to go pick him up on Wednesday, and we're going to go out for lunch for seafood, and he's going to come stay at my house for a night. The next day, my husband took Thursday and Friday off next week. We're going to go out with Steve. Funny thing is, he lived in New England his whole life, and he said he never went to Cape Cod. Well, we think that's ridiculous, so we're going to take him to the Cape for the day. We don't know what we're doing. We're not even really planning it. We're just going to go. Have a good day. All right, so there was more glue stuck on there. And then Friday, my husband and I are going to have a beach day. So I think that will be fun. And here's another place to put a word. So let's see. Refresh. So I'm just going to trim that up, get all that edge off. Doesn't have to be perfect. It isn't, because when I cut, it usually takes me a couple of times to get it straight. I do have a barrel right next to me, so I can drop this stuff right next to me so I don't make a mess everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this on there. This one I think I'll put straight. Of course, it's not in the middle, but it's fine. Oops. Keeps moving because the glue is still wet, so it will move. And there we go. So I'll write something about what I want to do to help refresh my energy. Something to help me relax and Yeah, I have a lot of glue all over the place. Okay, so this looks like it needs a butterfly. So we'll go ahead and glue it up. Stick it on there. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. And these are just like little pieces of paper that you can use. No, it's already on a pretty piece of paper, so I'm not going to waste my time cutting. But I'm going to put that right there. Oh, how lovely. That's pretty. Okay, we can use a butterfly over here. I kind of wish these butterflies were more pinks and purples, but it's fine. I'm just using them up. This is my book. If I was making this for someone else, it would be different. I would make sure that every color matched and all that stuff, but this is mine. It's fine. I love the butterflies. Butterflies make me happy. So let's put another one on this side. This blue one might be nice. Just put a little glue. There we go. Oops. Glue him on. Here we go. Very nice. Oh, we need another one here. Let's see. How about this blue one that goes with that page? And I'm obviously not trying to match them all up, but this one just happens to match, so I will. And my husband just went to the grocery store for me. He's been so good for the last 6 weeks when I've been doing this program. When I come home and I'm tired and I don't want to cook or don't want to do laundry or vacuum or go grocery shopping. He's been doing all that stuff for me. He really is he's a great guy, and he definitely pays attention to what I need, and if he can help out to make my life a little easier, he will, and I really appreciate that. So once I restore my energy levels, I'll be back to normal again, because I usually am go, go, go. But right now, I just need to recharge my batteries. And these are cute. I wonder if I have a little... No, I don't think so. I'll do those later. I need to find some more little things. This one says, "Oh, happy day." Let's see if we can find a spot for that. So I do have little pieces all throughout the book that I can use to decorate. I did want to put something across here. I remember seeing that when I was flipping through the book before. I thought that might be cute if I just put "Hello Sunshine" right across there. I gotta get my regular scissors in here. I don't know what I'm doing with these little tiny things. But it's okay. We're just gonna use what we have. My cat's in here today with me, and he hasn't tried to get out the door yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if when I'm in the middle of a video, if he starts banging on the door wanting to get out. He's been a good boy lately, but you just never know with him. He can be very fresh when he wants to be. And when he wants something, he'll let you know. All right, so I'm just going to glue that right there. It just adds something to that spot. It was kind of boring and there was nothing there. So let's go ahead and I think I need to get these edges. They're popping up already. Okay. Yeah. That looks nice. And I obviously don't want to finish the whole book today, because I like working in it. And then I can still use, let's see, I wanted to find a spot for this one. Let's see if I can find a spot, and then I'll put a word on there, and I think I might be done for today. We still have a lot of places to work in here. Oh, happy day. That looks like that would be nice right there, but this is very shiny, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put art glitter glue on the back. Here we go. We'll burnish that. There's a lot of glue on that, so it might squish out, which it is. So you just wipe it off. But you want to get all that glue to the edges. There we go. Now, I have a wet cloth right here, and I noticed you can use the wet cloth on the shiny stuff, and then just take a dry one and wipe it off, and that way it'll be fine. And then you can also take your dry one and push down on this paper, and that really helps to get any bubbles and air out from underneath. That's great. Okay. This is just a page, it looks like. So I'm thinking that might look nice right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead. This I think I can just do glue because this is paper. And we'll just do paper to paper. You can do glue stick. And it should be fine. Get all those edges. And again, just teeny bit. All right. I am still working on organizing my ephemera. I filled up 2 flower books, a butterfly book, and now I'm working on a bird book. And I went ahead to the thrift store again, and I got some more of those photo albums, and they are working tremendously. I love them. They're helping me get organized. All right, that looks pretty. I think I might go ahead and round the corners of this, if I can get that in there. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to be able to because there's a tab there. I'm not going to be able to, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and put a butterfly. Oops, I like this one. I'm going to have to look and see if I have any more butterfly stickers that are like brighter colors, but that's fine. I went through so many stickers in my summer program, and I still have plenty left. Okay, so you know what? Maybe I could round this bottom corner. Yep, that worked. Okay, so what I wanted to do was, where did this come from? This was right here. I'm gonna put, I think I'll put a word there. This one, I think I'll put refresh. Because I think I've used restore. Well, maybe I'll put, is it relax? I'm not sure which one I used last, but it's okay. I'm going to be using these all throughout the book, and it doesn't really matter where they go. Yeah, I like that. So that's going right there. Okay. I just love the words throughout the book. It really adds something to it. Let's push this down. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end it there. I would like to thank you for coming to my channel. I really appreciate people's support. I've gotten 3 more subs in the last few days. That's exciting. I did go ahead and I designed a subscribe button, and it's in the corner of all my videos if you watch on a laptop. And you can just hit that button and go ahead and subscribe. It just makes it easy. You don't have to get out of the video, get back into my channel, and then subscribe. You can just subscribe right from the video. I thought that was great. I've been going online and trying to learn all the, things that people need to do to help their channels be successful. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm hoping that what I've been doing is working, and that I get more subscribers. That will help my channel to grow. So I want to thank you again. Hope everybody has a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting.